are some trades better than others? Yes, some trades certainly have an advantage if you're doing this to generate a pathway to migrate into Australia. Why I say this is because certain industries are in extremely high demand in Australia currently and will be for the foreseeable future. And what I mean by this is housing. There is a huge housing shortage in Australia. The government is doing everything in its power to open up more land parcels, to generate growth, to get people building more and more houses. So what this means for someone looking to study a trade is that those housing trades, so we're talking carpentry, we're talking bricklaying, we're talking electrician, glazing, painting and decorating, wall and floor tiling, plastering. These trades are in much more high demand than say something like automotive mechanic. So this is what we see, is that there is just so much growth within these sectors. The government is essentially going to be rolling out the red carpet for anyone who wants to stay on after their study if they study a trade within these housing sectors because of the housing shortages and the crisis that's currently here in Australia. But it's not just Australia, it's around the world. There is a housing shortage everywhere and there's a shortage of tradespeople everywhere. So guys, when thinking about studying a trade, don't just think about what's the easiest. To go more onto these housing trades, they're all relatively around the same price, give or take a few $1,000s depending on the location or where you want to be based, right? What I would be looking at is, one, is my trade in demand? So yes, if you're looking at the housing trades, 100% your trade is in demand. Two, what are the pay rates? Now this is a very important factor. You're making a big investment into your study by studying a trade in Australia, and you want to get a return on that investment when you finish your course. So you look at something like brick and blocklaying. It's going to cost you around the same as to do a painting and decorating course. The money you make as a brick and block layer, of course the work is a lot harder. It's a very, very physical job, but the money you can make is absolutely phenomenal compared to what someone would make doing painting, and you've paid almost the same amount for your study. And if you want to explore your trade pathways to Australia, please never hesitate to contact the team at Pathway to Oz. Thanks.